Hello everybody in YouTube land, just a short quick video for you today. Just a quick review for the film Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, starring Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio. That's the one. Never heard of him. Fucking hell. Anyway, as the ninth film directed by fantastic director Quentin Tarantino. So what's it about? Well, it's about this Leonardo DiCaprio plays his movie star who is kind of getting toward the end of his career in a way, where he's been the hot property and now he's aged a bit and all the new people are coming in and he's sort of shoved at the back a bit, and he's starting to feel that he's been getting smaller parts and he's starting to really feel a bit shit. And his bodyguard, played by Brad Pitt, who does like, well, not bodyguard, more stuntman, sorry, he's a stuntman, he does all the bits in between, when you know what I mean, you know what I'm on about. So yeah, he's his right hand man, he helps him out, they're good friends, and I don't really want to go into much more, but let's just say that the Manson family get involved in this, and that's all I'll go and say, because this film is basically about the trials and tribulations of being a Hollywood star, and how set in the 60s, late 60s and 70s, that how things change over time. And this film, I don't know, at first I thought this was going to be a bit meh because it was a bit slow, even though it's kind of like it was experimenting with the humor and everything. I don't know, I was sucked into it. I got sucked in, and despite that it does have some pacing issues and it's a wee bit long, I personally really enjoyed this movie. The acting from Leonardo DiCaprio, I think this is his best performance on screen. I really do. There's some scenes in this which are absolutely amazing, but I mean, he is an exceptionally good actor. He's gone from that to that, hasn't it? I mean, he's such a good actor, and Brad Pitt, he's a legend of Hollywood for today, that's for sure. And he is like Robert Redford in this, and he's fantastic as well. And the two together, the chemistry it just works. It just works. So yeah, it takes a little while to get around it and used to it and sort of adjust to it. It's very overwritten, which is Tarantino's trademark. There's lots of chat where it could have been trimmed a little bit, and I mean, all the characters they have moments to shine, and it's very slow paced, so don't expect an action packed. And this isn't Pulp Fiction or Reservoir Dogs or Kill Bill. This is a bit of a slower movie, and you think for a while there's not a lot of sort of Tarantino gore action, if you know what I mean. And it builds. This film is about building, and it builds tension, and things don't quite add up until towards the end, where it sort of builds to this climax. And there is some very dark humour in the last sort of 20 minutes that I was the people in the cinema were laughing their heads off, whether they should do or not. They felt a bit bad for doing it, but you'll know what I mean when you see it. This is absolutely, by the end of it, I loved it. I really did. I can't help it. It did start a little slow, and I think that it does have some pacing issues, and there's not really a lot going on as such. It's just the ups and downs and normality of being a movie star. But it just builds and builds, and then it builds this climax, and I thought it was going to go one way and it went the other, and I just really, really liked it. So yeah, I can't think of much to really negative on this film. I've mentioned things I didn't quite grasp, but I think overall I would say out of 5, 4 stars, because I think it worked, and I really liked it. I got really into it, but this might split audiences. I can see people walking out and not really enjoying it, or getting bored because there's no action every 5 minutes. This is a slow burn movie, but I really did enjoy it, and I would recommend seeing it. Maybe not at the cinema, but everybody was there at the cinema today seeing it. The whole screen was sold out, and the next 3 performances were sold out. So it's obviously a popular film, and people like Tarantino's work. I know there's some people who don't, but me personally, I do. So, and I really did enjoy this movie, and by the end of it, I really loved it. I can't deny it. I loved it by the end of the movie, and maybe it's because the last sort of 20 minutes is absolutely amazing, but up until then it is slow. But I did enjoy it. I like the characters, I like the scenario. It's about movies, which I've always loved, so I would recommend this if you're a movie lover and don't mind a slow paced film that focuses on character. And I mean, Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt, fantastic. So 4 out of 5. Not quite perfect, but this is not a shit movie in my opinion. I really enjoyed it. And that's it. That's my review for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like, share and subscribe. Thanks everybody. I'll see you again soon, and take care for now.